Evet sevgili arkadaşlar, hepiniz hoş geldiniz kanalıma. Kaldığımız yerden yeni bir bölümle tekrar devam ediyoruz. En son kurt adamın lanetini kaldırmıştık. Bizden yardım istemişti, onun lanetini kaldırmıştık. Şimdi kaldığımız yerden tekrar devam ediyoruz. Evet arkadaşlar. Şuradan bir görevlere bir bakalım. Ana görevden gitmeyeceğiz arkadaşlar. Bu ikincil görevlerini de yapmak istiyorum da. O yüzden ikincil görevlerden devam edeceğiz. Burada fast travel yok, pardon. O zaman hemen bir atımızı çağıralım. Hemen şöyle yola koyulalım. Ben burayı bir yerden hatırlıyorum. Burada bir yaratık var.
Saris.
Bayılmış mı? İçeride bir yaratık var. Onu aslında halletmemiz lazım. Arkadaşlar bu kız kralın kızı. Kral öldükten sonra sarayın işlerini halleden adamın kızı. Babaya karşı biraz öfkeliler. O yüzden kralın bizden istediği çocuklarının peşinde onlara yardım etmemiz.
You're not going anywhere. I carried you out of there a moment ago.
I have to.
You have to tell me what's going on. So what's this sword all about?
It's Brokvar, the ancestral sword of Udalryk's clan. I needed to lift the curse that holds Udalryk.
A curse?
Long story. Years ago, Udalryk and his little brother butted heads. As custom has it, the clan's sword should go to the firstborn son, Udalryk. But his
Serious insult in these lands.
serious enough for Udalryk to break a sacred law here in Skellige. He opened...
Guessing the old Jarl couldn't let it pass.
They chained Udalryk to a pile, up to his waist in the sea. Spent 3 days like that. When his punishment ended, he and Aki sailed out to fish.
Got a feeling this trip didn't end happily.
Your feeling's right. There was an accident.
Klasik.
A storm broke out and Aki fell overboard. Udalryk had his hands full with the sails. Didn't hear his brother.
Didn't hear, or didn't want to hear.
Some folk on the isle had the same doubt, but none would.
What did you plan to do with the sword?
I thought Aki's ghost would want it back.
The brothers got...
Long as I remember, folk have said Udalryk's the chosen one. The one I believed it once. But now, considering certain things, I think he's just haunted. And it's his death.
So you believe Aki's getting his revenge, because Udalryk let him die?
I've talked to Yort. He swears Udalryk didn't start hearing voices till after Aki's death. And I don't think Yort's mistaken. I think we've to give Brokvar to Aki, and he'll leave Udalryk alone.
Not a bad idea, on condition it's a ghost we're dealing with. But something doesn't add up.
What's that?
Aki drowned at sea, said so yourself. But the ghost haunts this house.
Aki and Udalryk both lived here. Maybe that's why. Thanks for your help, Geralt. But I've...
Out of the question. I'll get it.
Really? Thanks. So I can go see...
No chance. You're weak. Might pass out again along the way. Wait here, we'll go together.
Evet. Anahtar gerekiyor. Anahtarı buldum. Anahtarı bulduk. Şimdi aşağı ineceğiz. Bakalım aşağıda hangi canlı var? Şunu da yakalım da etraf ateş olsun. Ne olur ne olmaz. Aha.
What is this about?
Çok vuruyor. Neyse şuradan çıkalım da. O yaratık bir yerden çıkacak herhalde ya.
So, did you find the sword?
I found it. Let's go.
After you then.
Bir saniye. Öyle hemen
You
gidemeyiz.
and my dad, you were mates once, right?
Hope we still
Yukarıda
are.
bir şey var.
But, well, I heard you fell out over something. Or someone.
Talking about that story with Yennefer? Long time ago, that. In fact, that was before Croc met the woman who'd be your mother.
That you and Yennefer had already met?
Things were never cut and dried with Yen.
Yol var mı acaba?
What is it about her? What is it?
Dur bir bakmam lazım. Oradan oraya aşağıdan mı?
Draws you.
Dunno. Maybe, it's because I've never chosen comfort and ease, the calm and the quiet.
Ha, şuradan. Sonra. Buradan yukarı çıkıyorlar mı? Orada bir şey var. Benim böyle çıkmam lazım. bir dakika. İçeride cam kırıktı. Evet. Aha. Bir dakika şuraya. Ha. Bak bir dakika.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Wow. Çok güzel. Anasını. Şimdi gidebilirim arkadaşlar. Neredesin, neredesin?
He's here for the flesh.
Ben bu adamla... Ben bu adamla oynamıştım şimdi senden. Oynamışım.
Watch your strut. Mother and crown. Where's Yennefer?
Don't know. Why do you ask?
I just wonder why she let you come here alone.
What do you mean, let me?
Nothing. Not a thing. Just got the impression she doesn't like to let you out of her sight.
Boşver.
Look, there they are.
O bizi uzaklara attı. Yennefer bizim için bitti zaten. İşte kardeşi, lanetli kardeşi bu.
Stings the eyes.
The fresh air will do you good.
The gods won't be pleased.
Jarl, our guests, remember.
Couldn't help overhearing your conversation.
No worries. It's no secret.
All in the Isles know Jarl Udalryk hears the voices of the gods.
These voices you hear.
The gods, their voices.
It's not the gods.
Watch your words, foreigner. You're in Skellige, our land, and we revere the gods here. If you weren't on Kright's guest,
Jarl, the Witcher surely meant no offense. Let us hear what he has to say.
More likely this is somehow related to your dead brother.
I told Geralt of Aki. We concluded that...
That the gods are angry at you, yet he's the reason. That's why you have to apologize to Aki himself.
I didn't want to. Aki fell in the water.
Angry you want to make peace with your brother? Are the gods of Skellige that cruel?
They are that just.
Justice demands you return to the dead what is rightly theirs.
What would you have me do?
Remember where Aki fell in the water?
Near the Isle's eastern end, by the mouth of the bay. Current had swept us towards Ullula's Needle.
It's a dangerous spot. Treacherous eddies swallow a handful of sailors each year.
We need to sail there. Aki's ghost won't rest until Brokvar's returned to his remains.
No. No, no, no. The gods, they'll be angry. I feel it.
Fear not, Jarl. The gods love you, and they loved Aki. Surely they want this.
Well, maybe I can sail there. The sword should be returned. That's what matters. Makes no difference by whose hand. What do I look for? Did Aki have anything that'll help me recognize him? Something he was wearing that could survive all this time underwater?
Aye. Our clan ring.
That ought to be enough. I'm off.
Bir saniye. Şu berbere gideyim. Berberle şu adama bir bakmam lazım. Alttakine ben uğradım mı acaba? Kesin uğramışımdır ben. Yine de bir bakmakta fayda var.
Scared me shitless. What? What?
Don't know.
Ne oldu ne oldu? Oynamamışız demek ki ya.
What can you trim my hair? So,
Gerek yok. Biz Geralt'ı böyle istiyoruz. Bir haneciyle denemedik. Şimdi ne kaldı? Tekneyle gideceğiz. Laneti kaldıracağız şimdi. Burada boğulduğu yere. Bu herhalde derin değil mi de attı bizi öyle.
must be the place. Can't help wondering what that accomplished, if anything. Time to see Udalryk.
Ne kadar çok varmış. Çık çık.
Foreigner, what's your step?
İşe yaradı.
Why'd you do it?
Bakalım
What
ne
is
oldu.
this?
Udalryk. The voice has commanded him to poke out his eye.
What? Why'd you do it?
Such was the will of the gods. A sacrifice for Aki.
Salak.
What did the gods want? Exactly. Do you remember? What did they tell you?
They were angry. A voice said, "You vile wretch. You didn't help Aki, and now you failed to sail out to poke out your eye, suffer, and regret the evil you've wrought."
When did the gods speak to you? Right after I left?
Shortly after, sleep came over me, so I lay down. 'Twas then they revealed their will to
Kandırıyorlar
me.
bunu.
You always asleep when they speak to you?
Always.
What do you see then? Do they try to summon you anywhere specific?
My old home. They command me to light torches.
The gods always demand you offer them your suffering?
Only that pleases them, so they ask for more and more.
The gods speak from the shadows, you said. Is that why you don't allow any lights in here?
In my dreams, at times I see their form, when the torches burn bright.
To see the gods is a great honor. Maybe with more light in your house, you'd see them when you're awake as well.
Lesser men are unworthy. They cannot gaze upon their faces.
I returned the sword, but nothing's changed. It's not his brother's ghost that haunts him, tortures him.
What's wrong with him?
Can we talk somewhere in private?
The guest room. Come. Well? Know what it is?
It's a Heim, a post-conjunction creature, very rare and very dangerous. It latches on to men who commit vile deeds. It feeds on their pain for years, fueling their guilty conscience. In the end, Heims force their victims to mutilate themselves.
Sounds unpleasant. Any way to defeat it?
Two methods that work, in theory. They say a Heim can be tricked. You have to pretend to do something horrible. Then it'll move on to you as its new victim. When it realizes it's been tricked,
Great. Let's
don't know anyone who's pulled it off.
Maybe no one's thought up a trick that was good enough. What's this other way?
Witcher's bestiaries say you have to spend a night in the Heim's lair with the affected individual.
The haunted house, you mean? It's hardly cozy, but
It's not about sleeping. You've got to draw the Heim out. Can't hurt it otherwise.
and it's...
You've seen Udalryk. It won't be an easy...
I know you're doubtful, but we should at least try to find a way to trick the Heim.
Might not be as simple as it seems. Besides, neither method's perfect.
What do you mean?
The Heim's a demon, and demons are notoriously hard to fool. Plus, the trickster can't know it's a trick.
What?
The Heim attacks those who have a guilty conscience, truly believe they committed a foul deed. The Heim strengthens their regret and feeds on it. Meaning, if the new host doesn't feel true sorrow, the Heim will sense that.
Yes. So, for this to work, if either of us has an idea, we can't tell the other one about it.
Exactly.
And what about the other method?
Udalryk might not survive an entire night in the Heim's lair.
You think the Heim... Would it try to kill Udalryk?
No, that would mean losing its host. But Udalryk could just... expire. He's weak, and the house will summon painful memories. Whereas to the Heim, that'll be an opportunity. The more pain the Heim causes Udalryk, the stronger it'll grow.
And the more dangerous it will be to you. Both methods seem risky, but I still think we should try the trick.
Don't know that I'm convinced.
Just please don't tell me you have to consult Yennefer on such things. If we fail to think of anything, we can always try the Witcher's way.
Trying the trick can't hurt.
Good decision.
Haunted house. The Heim's lair. Only place where anything like this could work.
Evet, şimdi
After
kandıracağız
you
Haym'ı. Bakalım nasıl olacak.
No reason to delay.
Şimdi tiyatro yapacak kızımız Cyrus. İşte eski evleri burası.
Let's look around.
Solid craftsmanship. Fitter must have been from the continent. Siri.
Ne?
No, it's impossible. Damn it. Looking to discourage me? Good. Means you're scared.
Hemen ışık.
Somebody could break their leg, or their neck. Shattered. Udalryk must have been scared of seeing the creature just behind him.
Şurada bir şey var mı? Beşik.
An old cradle. It must have belonged to Udalryk or Aki.
Geralt, come! Think I've got an idea!
Come up with anything?
Yes, I have a plan. One that just might work.
Can I get any details?
You've got to wait for me here. I won't be long.
Anything else?
Said yourself, you can't know the details. So no, nothing else. You simply gotta trust me.
Hope you know what you're doing.
So do I. So, can we start?
I'm ready.
All right, I'll be back soon. In the meantime, get a fire going in the oven.
Over there! She's running to the old house!
Grab her!
Take him. You must put him in the oven. Trust me.
Take care not to hurt the child. Give me the babe.
In the oven. Throw him in the oven.
Lost your nerve?
Arkada hangi?
Aki!
The Witcher committed no crime. You'll find neither despair nor guilt here. Only shock and relief. You've been tricked. You must go.
It's over.
Over?
We tricked the Heim. It thought I'd killed your child, abandoned you to haunt me, feed on my conscience.
But when it saw the babe was whole, unharmed, it had to go. You're free, Jarl.
Free?
The Heim's gone, so are the voices that tortured you. Let's get out of here.
What's happening? My head's spinning. I'm spinning and...
Geralt, you said it was over.
That's just fatigue. In time, his mind will...
What?
You're disoriented, but don't worry, it'll pass.
I feel as if some...
That's normal. The Heim was a parasite. Bonds between parasites and hosts can be strong. That's... Give it a few days, weeks, you'll be fine.
Thank you.
I'll go with him. He seems confused.
Good idea. Then what? What are your plans?
I'll stay a few days, make sure he's healthy. And you? Gonna stay on Speaker Rog?
Don't know yet. Gotta gather my thoughts.
I'm sure Yennefer must be growing impatient.
What is it with you and Yennefer? Mentioned her several times already.
Nothing. I've just noticed that you're often of one mind.
Saying I'm henpecked.
Not that you're especially different. Seems to happen to all men. Take a rowdy Skelliger, a brave knight or a tough witcher. You all end up wrapped around some woman's finger. Though I will admit you're not all bad. You trusted me, a complete stranger nearly. Few would have had the courage.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell everybody in the Isles. They'll think I enjoy being dominated.
Farewell, Geralt.
See you, Ceres.
Evet arkadaşlar, bu bölümde bu kadarlık. Bir dahaki bölümde burada kaldığımız yerden tekrar devam edeceğiz arkadaşlar. Kendinize iyi bakın.